camera out today because I said I was going to make a conscious effort to actually vlog the last day of my trip, and I woke up, if it's in focus, I woke up exhausted, and I don't know what it is about flying. I think it's because summer flying has been so crazy and I've been flying so much, but I'm tired today. I mean, I made myself a cup of coffee. I was trying to go this trip without having any, but that is a dub, so just had a cup. Today I work 3 legs. The first one is super short. It's just 8 people up front since I'm working 1, and then it's half full in the back. So I go from Savannah to Dallas, and then I do an El Paso turn. And like most of the trips that I've gotten out of Dallas have been turns. It has been a lot of especially on reserve, a lot of like 1 leg there, deadhead back, or 2 legs like going wherever and then deadhead back to base. A lot of that, which means not as many layovers. So that's kind of why I haven't uploaded as much on my reserve month, is because whenever I'm at the hotel Wi-Fi, that's when I usually put my stuff up. Also, I had to get a new hard drive for my channel in order to store videos on, because my laptop has run out of space and I haven't gone through and like deleted files and stuff. So I'm about to get ready. I braided my hair last night, and as you can see, one of them did this and the other one stayed. So I'm about to wash my face, brush my teeth, drink this coffee. Well, actually drink the coffee first, then brush my teeth, and wake myself up. I only made half of a cup. Be a flight attendant, they said. You'll travel the world. Little did they know, or little did they add to that, you'll be tired on so many layovers and you won't actually go out and do anything because you're too sleepy. I feel like my suitcase is so loaded down. It's really not, but anytime I pack my laptop on trips, I just feel like it makes it so much heavier. But it's kind of a necessary evil because I have to edit. So pretty much all packed up. Let me sit you guys down and I'm gonna have like a quick little vent session. Okay, I just wanted to sit you guys down and have a little chat. There are days with this job where I swear you just feel like, what in the world? And I've talked to multiple flight attendants about this, especially new hires. And I know some people think that this job is extremely like glamorous and just so like, oh, you're traveling, you're in a different city every night, blah blah blah, like you're just seeing the world. And yes, that is an aspect to this job, but the reality of it too, especially when you're junior, and especially when you're on reserve, and especially when you're like on call or on standby, there's a lot of downtime, there's a lot of sitting, there's a lot of crew scheduling, assigning you trips where you're like, how did this happen? There's mechanical delays, there's thunderstorms, there's angry passengers, there's weird crew members even, like there's all of these things, and some days it all piles on you at one time. So like I never really talked about this, especially at my first airline, but there were like some days where it was really rough and you just feel like, why did I do this? You know, I had second thoughts about maybe I should have just used my degree and done something else. Like, I don't know if this is worth it. You know, you're not going to become rich from being a flight attendant. This is not like, it's just not what you think at times. And I know it's not focused on as much, or I don't feel like it is. It's more so everyone thinks, oh, this job is so difficult to get, and it's such a small amount of candidates that get picked out of this large pool of people. And obviously I'm very grateful for the opportunity, but I actually really like what I do, and I find it frustrating sometimes whenever I fly with people that I don't feel like are grateful for the opportunity, knowing good and well there are candidates out there that have reached out to me, or that, you know, I just feel like someone else would appreciate that and maybe like turn it around. I do think a lot of it is about perspective as well. Like when I have days where I'm just like, I'm so tired, or I don't want to do this today, or I have a passenger who I'm like, oh my goodness, they're being crazy. Like the one upside is I never bring work home with me, and I never have to like harbor on things, and it's always, in the grand scheme of things, a very small problem. It's usually just I missed my connection and now I don't know what I'm gonna do about getting here. And there are so many things too that are out of your control, but working in any customer service industry, it's a lot of apologizing for things you did not necessarily have anything to do with. But I always encourage people, because I have had people reaching out to me saying, this isn't what I thought it was going to be, I think I'm going to quit. I say give it a year. Some people say give it your probationary period, and that's kind of what it's there for. But yeah, especially in the summertime, there are just days where you're just like, oh my goodness. And all my crew members out there know the hectic part about boarding, about having aisle chairs come on, about having UMs and them running, about people opening all the overhead bins. Like, it's just a lot of the same things on different flights where we just know, here we go. And in summertime, I swear it's like times 10. But yeah, I have my little cup of coffee, so I'm like perked up a little bit now. I do work one on this trip. I don't know if I mentioned that, so I'll be up in first class, and it's actually only 8 people, so it's not going to be bad at all. We have worked this trip. I'm on day 3, and it's been a turn on the a turn on the Super 80 first, and that plane is actually completely going away in September. Personally, I know people don't necessarily like the plane because it is old, but if you've ever non-wrapped on it or like deadheaded on it, it's very comfortable. Because it's old, there's actually room on the plane. The seats are huge. But yeah, just being retired and taken to the desert. So I don't really know what this trip is going to consist of as far as the rest of the day, but I thought I'd just like pull out and vent a little bit, you guys, because come on, like, let's be honest. It's summer, it's hectic, it's a lot going on, a lot more people are traveling, a lot more people are off, and the weather is just wild right now. So I'm about to check and see if anything's changed. I know we got delayed a little bit already, but yeah, I'll bring you guys along with me as I can, or see if maybe like I can vlog a little bit once I get to the airport. I've pretty much been wearing Fussy by Fenty all summer long, so that is what's on my lips. Then my uniform, this chain, some people ask, is from Brighton instead of the normal chain, and then this is from Case. I'll link it down below because I don't want to mispronounce it, but they kindly sent this to me. This was gifted. And then I watch Tiffany's bracelet from my dad, and my heels are tights. These are from CVS, and I didn't realize they had polka dots on them. But and then these tennis shoes, not tennis shoes, these Mary Janes are from Amazon, and they're also linked. And this tag is from Starbucks, and then this other one is from Crew Outfitters. That's pretty much all I got. Bag Travel Pro. Yeah.
I spent $18 for this.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
I'm Ashley.
Ashley, nice to meet you. Where did you guys lay?
Okay, got my little topper set up. About to brew some coffee. I thought I had a meal on this one, but I don't think I do because they didn't cater it, so we'll see. I definitely do have a meal. My cart was in the back. So about to set that up. Okay, so I come on, put all my napkins down for pre-departure drinks. I set everything up. I had already done, or the cart was actually in the back, so got all my stuff for drinks and everything ready, and now just kind of like waiting till the passengers come on. So I just finished my first leg. I just came up in the cockpit to vlog for a second, but yeah, it was good. I only had 8 people up front, so it didn't take very long. But they're catering, cleaning, and then we're going to go to Texas and back. Well, El Paso and back to Dallas, and then I'm done. So I should be done around like 3 or something today, and have plans later. But yeah, I'm still tired. So they just texted me and told me our flight is delayed. Today is the first day that I have successfully managed to find the car. Let me turn the air down, you might not be able to hear me. Successfully find the car and get on the correct bus in the first try. I'm very proud of myself. I parked by like a pole thing, something that I would remember. I think what I'm gonna start doing too is whenever I come park, taking a picture of where I parked or taking a picture of my stop on the bus just in case. But I'm finally getting the hang of it. It only took me a dozen times of getting it wrong and spending hours, literally hours, on shuttles, seeing where all they went. But yeah, I just finished my trip. It was just a 3-day for me, but now I have the day off and I also have a holiday off, which is really nice. My family's barbecuing tomorrow. We have plans. We're gonna drink and have a good time and eat and all of that. So the one difference and the one thing that is so relieving now, coming off of trips, regardless of how crazy they are, regardless of, you know, how hectic, how busy, etc. I'm gonna sit you guys down here. One thing that is so nice is like coming home or coming to like people that you love, and I think that can make such a huge difference. And I know people are still like, oh well, why would you go to this base if they have really great international flying versus here, or why would you go to a hub that's gonna be like so hectic and so busy and so, you know, so much to work at versus going to some place that, like, I held a line in DC. Had I just stayed in Washington, I wouldn't be on reserve. Like, I could bid on to line months most of the time. But I feel like this bag is gonna look at me like, is that a camera? I shouldn't look. I feel like I have this fear of like vlogging and most people really don't care. But anyways, but yeah, it's so different coming back to base, and regardless of it being hectic or like a wild trip, like going to see my mom, going to hang out with my grandparents, getting to see my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, my friends, like it's so different than me leaving a trip, just going back to my crash pad and getting on my laptop or getting on my phone or having to FaceTime all of these people versus actually being like, I'm about to pull up, like, what's up, are you cooking? But yeah, I love it. I'm just happy to be off. Oh my gosh, the summertime is still really wild. However, that is the job, that is what you sign up for. It's so hot in Texas too, but honestly, I know people think it's crazy, but I would rather the heat than the cold. I'm not a East Coast girl. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. It was kind of all over the place, but it's one of those weird habits I have where when I fall off social media, which tends to be quite frequently when it comes to posting consistently, then it takes me a second to get back into the groove of pulling out the camera or remembering to start and end the vlogs or remembering to even start vlogging in the first place. But yeah, more trips this month since it is my line month, and more consistency because I know everywhere I'm going and I know what I'm doing, so that will probably mean more uploading. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for joining me, and all of my social media and all of that will also be down in the description box. So yeah, bye guys.